Hello LBB, my name is Ria. I am a content writer, a content creator, and a passionate home decor enthusiast. Welcome to my world of colors. So this actually is our first home. Me and my husband are like very fond of this part of town, this particular suburbs. So we decided that we'll go for a home here only. And as soon as we found the opportunity to purchase a home here, we were like on cloud nine. And so when we acquired this home, we knew that we wanted to make this place look very zazzy and colorful, because he is a fan of psychedelic rock and I myself love beautiful vibrant colors. So if you see our whole entire home, you will find it to be very colorful, quirky and fun. So as soon as you enter my home, you will find this small foyer area that we had to brainstorm a lot to create because of this being a small apartment all in all. So we finally came up with styling it with a chowki, which we got custom made in a furniture studio near our place. And we have styled it with a small little shoe rack. And I love to, put a lot of texture and layers when I style some furniture. Like I said, Desi twist to Boho themes. So I've styled, this time around I've styled it with a gamcha that I brought back from my trip to Assam last month, which is where I belong. And I've styled it with some Indian printed cushions, and I made sure that they're very vibrant and colorful. This was a purchase from Kolaba, rather old-timey vintage buy, which something that I love. And another thing that I love is decorating my walls with beautiful accents, especially they're colorful. And this out here was one of our first purchases. I love this key holder because it's functional, I know, but other than that, it's so pretty with some ethnic, beautiful painting going on in it. I have styled it with a farm bead that is a DIY that I made. This evil eye was a gift from Turkey from a friend. This wall piece is, this 100 rupee note is actually from my grandfather who passed away last year. He gave it to me as a wedding gift, and I knew at that moment that I'm never going to spend it and keep it as a beautiful memory. And this particular painting was bought on the street from a painter in Kala Ghoda. We loved how this pitchwai painting was made on an old envelope, and so we got it for our place. Next, if you come to my little shoe almirah, I have DIY'd a Bombay store mug and turned it into a planter. And these are some of my vintage purchases from Kolaba. I adore vintage stuff, and whenever I see an interesting one, I have to get it from my home. Next, if you come to this part of my home, it is actually the living and sitting area, where we actually sit and sip coffee and have a lot of good conversations and a lot of good times. So this particular couch I wanted to talk about, this love seat, actually I have been looking for this. It has been on my Pinterest mood board for a long time. I wanted a green suede couch. Other than that, I love adorning my walls with portraits of beautiful women, and even more so if they're vibrant and colorful. And like these two Fridas that I have, I adore them. I have always been a big fan of Frida Kahlo, and so I knew that when I have a home, I will definitely have some portraits of her, and these were actually amongst the first purchases I made for this home. Other than that, I am a sucker for a good, macramé craft stuff, and wooden accents which have vintagey Indian traditional vibe too. Because why not mix and match when you can perfectly do it, and the juxtaposition comes up looking so beautiful. So this another couch that we have in our living and sitting area is where the actual party happens. This is where I play with a lot of textures and colors because of it being a big couch. I absolutely love to layer it with a lot of beautiful fabrics, vibrant cushions like this one. This one was actually bought from a small shop in Pali Hill. I think its name is Altaf or something. The guy is so talented. He has a beautiful range of vibrant cushion covers, and you will customize any design that you want on spot, and you can buy it accordingly. This is a crocheted cushion cover that I bought from an expo in Navi Mumbai, and this is very dear to me. This throw, it's actually a scarf. It was bought from Odisha, and it was a gift from my mom to me. Other than that, I love biophilic designs and a little tropical, colorful accents too. This is a wall scroll from Indian Pink Decor. That's a beautiful indie brand. You guys can check it out. This was bought from Jaipur. This is a digital portrait of my first fur baby, that is Pepper. This was a beautiful biophilic painting that I got from a brand called Lush Life, I think. And this is something my husband loves because he's so much into rock music. It is a band poster, and that was bought from Lucknow, but it is an Orissa style of painting, and it was bought from an expo in Baradari in Lucknow. Like I said, I love collecting, Desi crafts and all sorts of tropical and plantsy biophilic designs also from all over the country wherever we travel. So next we come to our possibly the most favorite part of our home, that is this coffee area. So we actually really wanted a balcony, but since we didn't have a flat available with one around here, we thought let's make do with the feeling of balcony inside the room. And I love to style this part also with plants and some beautiful accents, like this runner is from Jaipur. So I like keeping it very rustic, and it should look a little balcony-ish. It should give that feel basically. My TV console basically has a very vintagey, old-timey vibe with this dark brown look, and I have also done it up like the rest of my home with beautiful green elements and a lot of trinkets collected from all over the country, like this pole from Goa, and these vibrant frames are bought from Bandra. And next we came across this small yet very stylish dining table set from Amazon itself, and it has been really good so far, and I wanted it to have a bench and not all chairs, because that also gives a very vintagey, barnish look. And we love to do it up with cotton, all sorts of beautiful cotton printed table covers. And coming next to my cutlery, that is also 90% of the time ceramic stoneware and colorful, because I just can't do without colorful cutlery. And I believe when you're eating, you eat through your eyes first and then through your stomachs, right? You digest it. So I always make sure I have colorful cutlery at home. What I love most about my kitchen is this particular area, that is, we love to call it our tea and coffee bar. And this very part of our kitchen has all our beautiful collection of mugs, like this blue pottery from Jaipur, and some from our favorite brands like Chumbak and the Bombay store. And other than that, this is such a favorite section because out here we wake up in the morning, we come here, we make our first cup of coffee in the morning, and that's how we start the rest of our day. So this section is actually really important for us, our beloved coffee bar, So the next part of my home that you see is my guest bedroom. And this part also, like the rest of our home, we made sure is very colorful. So for the bedrooms, we went with a deep greenish tone and combined that with a pink that was called Jaipur pink. And I loved how these two colors have come together, and they're making these bedrooms look very lively and giving them a bigger dimension. And when it comes to the bed in the guest bedroom, I like to do it up with a lot of textures and colors, and and I style it up with a lot of cushions so that that it looks cozy, and I make sure that my guests have a very comfy and soothing and cozy room as soon as they come and go to sleep at night, and they're tucked in well in a nicely made bed. And on the bedside, you can see there's a little bookshelf that we have which has all of our favorite books. And We actually love reading, so we've kept it here, and specifically in the guest room, so that our guests can also have a little reading done in this special little nook that we've created whenever they're at our place, and they can chill a little, relax a little with our books. On the other side of the bed is this DIY bedside table. Actually, if you notice carefully, it's a small almirah, but it has such an emotional connection with us. This was also one of the first purchases me and my husband made post marriage, and so we did not want to part with it from our old home when we were shifting to this one, our own place. So what I did is I zazzed it up with some stickers. I made a little DIY and put some stickers on it and gave it a new look. And on the table, I have also styled it with plants, and I love to create a little, zen corner for my guests. And I have, dhoop and incense burning here most of the time, so that whenever my guests are up, they'll get a nice, cozy feel and a beautiful zen corner by their bedside. So now we are at our little den or our master bedroom. This is the most special room of our home because we share it with both our daughters, our fur baby Pepper and our daughter Parnia. And this is our bed, and I love to do up our bed also in beautiful quirky, leafy prints. Say a huge monstera printed bed sheet or flamingos printed all over the bed sheets. You'll always find a beautiful, colorful, biophilic or quirky printed bed sheet in my room. Other than that, these are some of our most special memories from our daughter's newborn photo shoot. And the frames here are also purchased from Bandra. This colorful shelf houses all our cute memorabilia, like that prize from my husband's office. And those footprints were a very special gift from the hospital as soon as Parnia was born. Next up is our bedside table cum almirah. We keep a lot of useful functional stuff in here too, but other than that, I like to style it up with a lot of trinkets. Other than that, since we share this room with our daughter, so I've created a little library moment over here for her, which has a little, storybooks here and there thrown in, some alphabets and stuff. And this wing chair is especially for story time purposes, and I like to style this wing chair up also in beautiful layers of throws and cute zazzy cushions. This room also serves as my daughter's little nursery, which includes this little crib for which we purchased for her. And when we were expecting her, we knew that we would even if it's a small apartment, we would make up a small space that this little baby girl could call hers. And so finally we came up with adjusting it in our bedroom itself. And like I said, so this room completely makes up for our special den, which we share with both our little loving daughters. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to Homely's newsletter for more such content.